My name is Lauren. It's Loren. I'm a female DJ, and I go by the name of DJ Too Much.
You are now listening to a natural-born spinner.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
DJ Too Much.
It's about to go down.
Too much entertainment. It's just too much.
I'm a DJ. I travel all over the United States to spin. I do hip-hop, R&B, pop, pretty much anything you can think of. If you dance to it, I'll play it, pretty much. I started DJing when I was 17 years old. A lot of people ask me, like, how did I get into it? They're like, you're a female. How did you get into DJing? Like, why did you start? But growing up, there's always been, like, a strong love of music that my family had. Like, music always brought us together. Like, my grandma would come over and play her guitar in the living room. We'd all be dancing. I remember growing up and, like, my uncle, he was always into, like, the latest hip-hop, R&B or whatever. And I remember, like, I was, like, in 6th grade. And Let Me Clear My Throat from DJ Cool just came out. Man, he started playing Let Me Clear My Throat, and, like, the whole family just was in the living room for, like, 2 hours just jamming, like, let me clear my throat. So, like, whenever I hear songs like that and I'm at, like, an event or a party and I start playing music, it just brings back so many great memories, and puts me in, like, the realm of just bringing people together and making people feel good based on music that makes moments, which I love. So back in high school, I used to, like, make mixtapes for, like, all the kids in school, and one of the girls one day hit me up and was like, yo, do you think you could DJ my party? And I was like, what? DJ your party? She's like, yeah, you know, you make all the mixtapes and you know all the latest music, why can't you DJ my party? And, like, that was really the first time I put the idea in my head of the fact that maybe I could DJ, maybe I could, you know, play music for events or parties. And I didn't end up DJing her party. I think I made her a mixtape or something. But she just played it, and when she came back, she was like, yeah, your mixtape was awesome. Like, everybody danced the whole time, you know, throughout all the songs. So, like, the whole time we played the mixtape, everybody was dancing. And I was like, that's pretty dope. Maybe I can DJ, like, my own party. So we used to do parties, like, every year. My mom would have me and my brother host our own, like, little, you know, parties in the basement, or, like, rent out, like, a little place, and we'd hire a DJ. So I started making CDs for the DJ to actually play, you know, for my friends that I would invite out to the parties. And I remember when I was, like, 16 years old, I made the DJ a CD. I gave him the CD. He literally played the whole CD through, and, like, the whole time everybody was dancing. And I'm like, man, I could have just DJed this myself. Like, why did I give him all this music and he's DJing? So I was like, you know what? I can definitely try to be a DJ. Why not? So I graduated high school, and I used my graduation gift money to buy my first speaker from, like, a Craigslist type newspaper called the Bargain News. And I bought 2 huge speakers. I had no idea what I was doing with them. I bought 2 5-disc CD players. I don't know why I did that, but that was the only way I knew how to play music off of CDs. And then I bought, like, a little mixer to, like, crossfade in between the 2 CD players that I have purchased. And I practiced with it. I had no idea how to mix, how to blend, how to do anything. I was just like, I know the right songs to play. I got this equipment. I'm about to throw my own party. So I rented out a venue myself and, like, invited, like, 100 of my friends and just DJ'd the party myself. And it actually was pretty tight. Like, it was a dope party. And from that one event, I DJ'd myself. One of my friends asked me to DJ a party for her. From there, somebody asked me to DJ a wedding. From there, somebody asked me to DJ another event, and then, like, kind of word of mouth just spread from one event to the next. And DJ Too Much is here spinning now, all over. Now we are doing events all across the country. I did an event in Hollywood, California, Houston, Texas, Chicago, Illinois, Indianapolis. Once I started DJing in New York City, that was when everything really, like, took off. You know, once you can DJ in New York, you can pretty much DJ anywhere. So I DJed in Brooklyn, back in 2010. And in New York you play like reggae, hip hop, R&B, soca, calypso, bachata, salsa, merengue, pretty much anything, because the cultures are such a mix of cultures. So you kind of have to know every culture, every type of music in order to really be able to please everyone at one event, which is, to me, the best thing ever. Being able to bring everyone together just based on some music is awesome. Man, just in this past like 2 or 3 years, we've done events in New York City, Chicago, Illinois, Houston, Texas. I've done events in Miami and Charlotte, DC. We've done events for celebrities that I've DJed for personally. I opened up for their shows like Monica, The Boy Is Mine, Carl Thomas, The Summer Rain. Temptations are like celebrities that are legendary for hits like My Girl. And I opened up as well for the comedian Sinbad, who was awesome. Sinbad was like one of the funniest dudes. He reminds me so much of my dad. He actually looks like my family. But just being able to do like so many events all across the country and meet so many dope and awesome people, it just makes me love what I do even more. And for me to have started just from DJing events in my basement or small events that I've put together like in my small hometown in Connecticut, it's like to go all the way to California, Hollywood, California, and be able to spin for people that are from Canada or Bermuda, Barbados, like all over the country. It's super dope. It's an experience I never really thought that I would be able to really accomplish, and to be able to have come this far is amazing, and I definitely feel blessed, especially being a female in a male-dominated industry. There's not a lot of us that are able to make a career out of just DJing and not have another job. But DJing is the only way I support myself, so it's like my passion and my love. I have to keep going with it. So this year I'm doing events, doing New York Fashion Week. I'm doing a fashion show for Posh Kids magazine. I'm excited about that. I'm doing Yale University. I've been DJing for Yale University for like the past 4 years now. We got a couple of events going on with Yale this year. It's usually like 1,000 to 2,000 kids, and it's like a concert. It's awesome. I love it. The most challenging thing about being a female DJ is that you're kind of looked at like almost like you can't do it because you're a girl, and you have to kind of you have to come harder and be doper than your competition, the guys. So whenever I DJ, I feel like I have to like kind of put my own spin on it and kind of make my name known. Like, yeah, I'm a female, but as long as you can't tell the difference of who's on the ones and twos, what does it really matter? You know what I mean? As long as the music is playing right and the mixes are tight, like, and everyone's dancing, that's all that matters. It's all about, moving the crowd and bringing that energy that needs to be brought in order for everyone to have a good time. So I think that being a female, there's been times, especially when I first started, that guys have been like, oh no, she's a girl, we don't want her, or like, she's a female, didn't respect me being a DJ because it's a male-dominated industry. So being one of the first females to really come into the game and like take it serious, it's hard to make guys take you seriously. You have to really be like, nah, for real, I'm about this. And getting some type of hate from certain DJs kind of put me in a position where I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta be for real about it. I gotta take this serious, and I'm gonna have to perfect my skill, make sure I know how to blend well, or just as good if not better, make sure I can scratch, make sure I can mix, and everything I do is tight. So I put a lot of pressure on myself to try to be great, and to try to do it just as good if not better than the guys. Another struggle I had was when I was in college and I was DJing, my equipment got stolen out of my car. And that was kind of crazy to me. Like, DJ equipment is not cheap. So somebody broke into my car and stole my music on my CDs, at the time, CDs, my laptop, my speakers, everything. So it was crazy because I had 2 gigs, like 4 days after my equipment was stolen. I had a gig that I was supposed to do that Friday and that Saturday. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm the type of person, if I say I'm gonna do it, I have to do it. So I was like, I know I have to figure out a way to do it. I can't cancel on these people, you know. And it was when I was really just starting off, so it was like, I know that your word means a lot. So I actually called the news station and was trying to figure out who stole my equipment. So I was all over the news. People start calling me up and sending me emails and sending me checks to get new equipment, and like seeing those people really believing in me and like, man, you know, trying to help me out really put so much more into me to like really believe that I could do this, you know. Like, it really made me believe in myself even more to see people, like, somebody sent me like a $300 check to get speakers, and somebody actually sent me like an amp. So just seeing these people that didn't even know me and their belief in me, I was like, man, I gotta do this. I'm a DJ, you know. And it just pushed me to continue to do what I do and to not give up. I just remember going outside to my car and seeing the window busted open and all my equipment gone, and like my heart literally just like dropped. Like, what am I going to do? Like, what am I gonna do? And honestly, part of me felt like giving up and not doing DJing anymore. I was about to quit, but I didn't. Like, my family and just the support of the people around me helped me continue to DJ and push me even more to do better and to go harder. The other challenge I had was when I broke I tore my Achilles and I could not walk for like 6 months. So I was actually in a wheelchair, and that was actually when I DJed for Sinbad. And I had surgery 4 days before my show with Sinbad. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the show. I don't care if I'm in a wheelchair or not, I'm not missing this. So I was actually in a wheelchair. My parents drove me down in the wheelchair, and I got to DJ for Sinbad, and I killed it. And Sinbad came back and took a picture with me and my family. And I DJed for about 3 or 4 months, like in a wheelchair and with a cast, and people like would help me like bring my equipment to my gigs, and just continuously seeing the support around me and the team that helped me continue to be DJ Too Much and continue to push doing what I love and what I was passionate about, really helped me continue to give it my all and to not give up at all. My message to any female out there in a male-dominated industry or in any type of industry, period, is no matter what the odds are against you, never give up. Like, keep pushing even harder. Continue to give it your all and continue to push your brand or whatever it is that you love and you're passionate about, because, you know, sky's the limit. Once again, I am DJ Too Much. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. It's LOIS Too Much. Low is Too Much. And you can check out my website. It's www.musicmakesamoment.com.